All right, I got the Bietrun wireless guitar system. This was sent to me for evaluation purposes, but all opinions are my own. This is a UHF rechargeable wireless guitar transmitter and receiver with 25 channels, 6 hours of working time, and supposedly 100-foot range. Let's see what we got in here. Let's check it out. I'm going to test that out. Got some styrofoam. We have some directions. So we have a USB to double Type-C charger. That's pretty sweet. An adapter for a 1/4-inch jack to an 1/8-inch jack adapter. We have the transmitter and we have the receiver. All right, so the manual itself is in English. Shows you what each of the functions do, which is pretty cool. You're going to need that. And it has some troubleshooting tips in here for you. Now this product uses UHF transmission as opposed to 2.4 or 5G. So there should be less interference. In theory, there should be less interference with Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or some other kinds of signals that are floating around out there in the guitar world. It can be used with anything: guitar, bass, violin, keyboard. This is kind of neat. Little bendy feature on the end here. So you're obviously going to plug this side into the guitar, and it tells you that because there's a guitar on there. And this side is going to plug into your amplifier, and it has a picture of an amplifier on there. Can't beat that. Looks pretty easy. So on the bottom of the transmitter, we have a DC 5-volt connector or a USB Type-C connector. There is a light up here that when you plug this in to charge it, it will turn red. When it's done charging, it turns itself off. There's no light at all. When you turn this unit on using the power button right here, this light will turn white to let you know that it's on. If this light starts to flash red, you know you're losing power and it's time to charge it. And it also says that you should fully charge this before your first use. According to the stats on here, you get 6 hours of working time out of this, and it takes 2.5 hours to fully recharge it again. Now here we have the power on button. You press and hold that, and that white light comes on to tell you that this unit is powered on. Over here, you have different volumes that you can choose from. That's a decibel button. It's telling you can go 0, half, or full. And when the unit is powered on, the power channel button actually allows you to switch between up to 25 units. So you could actually pair this transmitter with up to 25 receivers according to the literature. I'm not going to be able to test that. If you want to shut the unit down, you just press and hold the power button and it shuts it off. Here I've got the transmitter and the receiver. I'm going to go ahead and power on the transmitter. Holding that button down, lights come on, it turns white. I'm going to power on the receiver. Same thing, press and hold the power button. So I'm going to plug this in, I have the amp off. I'm just using this little amp here. So two things here. This is an ES335 knockoff. And if I were to plug this in here like this, it sticks out a little bit. Not a big deal for me with this type of guitar anyway. But what I like to do is get a 90 degree right here. I've got this and I plug this in. And then I can plug this into here. I would actually tape this to my guitar, probably right about here. That's just me though. But I'm just going to use this type of guitar to show you what it looks like, how it works. So let's turn this on. As you can see, it automatically paired up with itself. Didn't have to do anything. So here we go. Hit the dB button to 0. Sound down a little. I hit the 5. Brings it up a hair. 5 decibels. And back to 10. Brings it up to full. So it doesn't mute it. It just takes it down 5 decibels at a time. So that works. Let's get some range on this. I'm going to go all the way across the basement and see what we got. I try to have a lapel mic on. I'm going to go out in the backyard and see how far away I can get. I'm actually standing out my back porch. I'm about 20 feet away. Working pretty good. All right, let's see how it sounds on a bass. Now this isn't for everybody, but I've actually gaff taped this back here with the 90 because that's how I would use it live. I'd probably actually put some more tape on here, but let's turn it on and see what we got. So obviously using the bass amp. So I got this little mini Fender stack here, and it's got some distortion on it. And these speakers aren't built for bass, but just showing you that it can work with a bass too. Guitar, bass, keyboard, anything you want. Actually, it's a pretty affordable device to get your wireless on stage. It's got a decent range. It's got a decent amount of usage time and a decent amount of recharging time. Pretty cool, something worth checking out. Definitely affordable. Bietrun wireless guitar system. Check it out.